I'm gonna give all praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. Honors and blessings to all the Akim and the four winds. I salute them, man. I'll keep teaching this truth and sincerity. Hopefully, this be our last summer in this God-forsaken land. And Lord, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, for deliver us from this place, man. I know I'm fed up with it, man. I'm about to have a breakdown, but through the strength and power of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, I'm staying strong. Well, the title of this video is two-thirds have joined the enemy. You know, two-thirds of our people, which consists of the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, because we are the true Israelites, you know, of the earth. You know, it's the true Hebrew Israelites. We are God's chosen people, so you know He's coming for us. But two-thirds of our people, the Lord said in Scripture that He was going to kill, that He was going to cut them off. But those same two-thirds, man, have joined the enemy. And they make a war against the elect. Not physical war, but spiritual warfare. That do not be, well, that be demons coming at you, but it be someone summoning these demons to attack us. Yes, they actually summoning these demons to attack us, bro. You know what I'm talking about? And our enemy is two-thirds of our people. Because just like in the movie Matrix, do anything, anything to protect this system that they're living in. They have been brainwashed by. So with that, I'm gonna go into something that I heard one of the brothers from GMS, Ancient of Days. I like listening to them GMS cats because they bring it to you raw, uncut, unadulterated truth. They don't bite their tongues. They don't talk outside their neck. They tell you how it is through the spirit of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. And I dug into this word. They were talking about Stockholm syndrome. And two-thirds of our people has it. And first of all, I'm gonna read out the scriptures, man. I'm going to Psalms 83 real quick. Because, you know, I'm talking about, obviously two-thirds don't know who the enemy really is. While you trying to help this devil, man, while you trying to help this devil, you know what I'm saying, attack us, the devil has a plan for you. I'm gonna go into Psalms 83 real quick. Then I'm gonna go back to the Stockholm syndrome. Okay. Psalms 83. All right. Here we go, brothers. Psalms 83. Verse 1. O power, do not keep silence, and do not hold your peace, or be still, O my power. Even now your enemies are in tumult. Those who hate you have raised their heads. They lay crafty plans against your people. They consult together against those you protect. Who is David talking about in this song? You know, who is he talking about? He's talking about the Israelites, which today will be the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. They are the ones that the Most High protects. You know what I'm talking about? He protects us from evil. He keeps us from being killed off, man. You know what I'm talking about? If it weren't for him, we'd have been wiped out. You know what I'm saying? That's who the Most High protects. He's protecting us. You know? They say, come, let us wipe them out as a nation and let the name of Israel be remembered no more. That's right, because that's why they got these plans that they laid out since the 60s, 70s, and 80s. One of the plans was the Rich 84 plan, which is strictly targeting the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Like I just got to reading this, listening to this audio book called Behold a Pale Horse. You know what I'm saying? And there's Edomite William Cooper, you know, he talking about a lot of secrets that the government has done, man. And one of the secrets was that the government created the HIV/AIDS virus, and they used $10 million to do it back in 1978, and they disguised it as a hepatitis B vaccine and injected it into the gay population. So you know they had to take some gay ass Edomites and some gay ass niggas, whatever, Latinos and shit, treating them with the damn disease, and then these undercover niggas probably were fucking them and taking it and going back and hitting their wives. Now their wives were getting sick, they found out, then she go spread it. That's how it got so widespread, man. You know what I'm saying? But then what happens when you're not keeping the laws, statutes, and commandments of the Most High? It was all for the will of the Most High that the HIV virus was created, man. Because we broke away from keeping the commandments, man. That was part of one of the punishments. He said it will allow pestilence. He said it will allow the plagues of Egypt to come back upon us, even those that are not written in the book. You know what I'm saying? So they conspire with one accord against you that make a covenant, the tents of Edom and the Ishmaelites. That's right. You know, he said the tents of Edom, he said them first. Edom is the so-called white man, the white, the Idumeans, man. You know, and I ain't talking about these low-level motherfuckers like work around on your job, these old redneck bastards. I ain't talking about them. I'm talking about them high-level Edomites, man, like the Bilderberg group. If you listen to the audio tapes of the whole Pale Horse, or even get the book is hard to find right now, but by the blessings of the Most High Yahweh Shem Yahushua, I was able to, somebody put it on my YouTube channel, I was able to listen to it yesterday. And that Edomite goes into it, man. He's really talking about how the Bilderberg group, the Rockefellers, the Rothschild, all these secret, deep state secret societies and orders, man, are designed to keep the Negroes, Latinos, and the Native Americans, us Israelites, under their foot, man. You know, and every other nations, and all the other nations under their feet. Yeah, Edom rule, these Edomites rule the world, man, right now. Ishmaelites. Yeah, the Ishmaelites had a hand in our captivity, man. You know, the trans-Saharan slave trade. I think a brother had posted some on YouTube the other day, or my Facebook page or whatnot, and it goes into the years. Like, the trans-Saharan slave trade, said it lasted 1,200 years, man. 1,200 years. And matter of fact, I think from Babylon to Timbuktu, it goes into that, man, how several times the Ishmaelites conquered us, man, in the name of Allah. You know what I'm talking about? They use that. That's why I understand why a lot of brothers are into that Islam mess. You know what I'm saying? Moab will be the so-called Chinese, man, you know. And to this day, you know, the women may love us, but the men hate us. Because we was over in China too, man, you know. To this day, they're still finding Hebrew writings on certain artifacts, man, with black faces on them. Statues with faces shaped like they were from Africa or some shit, as they say. You know? Yeah, man, we once ruled this whole planet, man, at one time, you know? We actually ruled for 1,000 years. You know what I'm saying? The Hagarites, Gabon, Amalek. You know, Amalek is some so-called fake Jews that's over there right now. You know what I'm talking about? They mixed up in with Edom and I think I might, yeah. It's Amalek and Edom. They the same people, man. They the descendants of the ancient Romans. You know what I'm talking about? But they really came out of Russia. You know what I'm saying? The Caucasoid Mountains. You feel me? But that's Amalek. You know what I'm saying? And they you know, they combine with Edom. You know, so forth, so forth. Ammon, Gabal, the Hagarenes. All of them are basically tied in with Edom, you know what I'm saying? Philistine with the inhabitants of Tyre. Both of them, those are Hamites. You know what I'm talking about? We've been doing battle with the Hamites for a long time, like the one brother from GMS said. Yeah, you know, ever since the days of Samson. You know what I'm saying? Samson was the first one to go to war against them. You know, he slew 1,000 Philistines with the jawbone of an axe. You know, then when we became a nation, King Saul was fighting those Philistines for a long time. So they brought Goliath. This motherfucker stood like 15, 20 feet tall in the damn air, man. Then King Saul probably about 8 feet tall, you know. These Philistines, man, they was tall motherfuckers, man. They were giants for real. Goliath was like 15, 20 feet tall. And David slew him. You know what I'm saying? In the name of the Most High, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, he slew him. You know? Assyria also has joined them. That's modern day Syria. You know, where they fighting at now, from Damascus and all that area, was once part of our land when we had our kingdom. We ruled all the way up into Damascus, all the way down to the Nile River going towards Egypt. You know what I'm talking about? And certain parts of Saudi Arabia. The ancient Israel was a huge land, man. It wasn't that tiny strip they got over there now. You know what I'm talking about? They divided our land up. You feel me? That's why the Most High gonna destroy that place, because all those wicked motherfuckers, they divided our land, they defiled it. You know what I'm saying? And they are strong arm of children of Lot. Even Lot, man, the nephew of Abraham. You know what I'm talking about? He said they are the strong arm of the children of Lot. You know what I'm talking about? Do to them as you did to Midian, as to Sisera and Jabin at the Wadi Kishan, who were destroyed at Endor, who became dung for the ground. That's right. That's how the Lord's gonna do them, man. It's a prophecy in scripture says their bodies shall be stacked tall as dung. They'll be like laid out as dung on the streets. Blood up to a camel's brow. You know what I'm talking about? So hey man, the Lord's gonna be busy real soon on these fools, man. There ain't gonna be no time to play games. You know? But yeah. Now naming all the enemies of Yasharala, aka Israel, that's like all these nations of the earth that's ruling now, man. So a lot of people has developed against these with these people. It's a condition. It's actually an illness. From when I was reading over in Google, it's an illness called Stockholm Syndrome. Stockholm. Stockholm Syndrome is a condition that causes hostages to develop a psychological alliance with their captors. You notice they're hostages. And this is a known historic fact that Adolf Hitler said that America is holding the jewels of God hostage. We are considered the Lord's jewels, man. You Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man, we are considered the Lord's jewels. And he said they're holding us hostage. Check this out. Stockholm Syndrome is a condition that causes hostages to develop a psychological alliance with their captors as a survival strategy during captivity. Now, I'm gonna stop right there and go to Genesis. Genesis 15. Genesis chapter 15. And I'm gonna start at verse 12. As the sun was going down, a deep sleep fell upon Abram, and a deep, terrifying darkness descended upon him. Then the Lord said to Abram, know this for certain, that your offspring shall be aliens in a land that is not theirs. Aliens is another word for foreigner. And shall be slaves there. And when we slaves here, and we foreigners in a land that's not ours, and they shall be oppressed for 400 years. It says in clear as day, We shall be oppressed for 400 years. Since we've been over here, we had nothing, we all ain't gone through nothing but oppression. Since the day our feet first hit this soil, that's all we went through was oppression, non-stop. When they call themselves abolishing slavery with the 13th Amendment, and really it didn't abolish slavery, it modified it through the prison system and this judicial system they got going out here. You know, that's why they got all these laws in effect to label you as a criminal, so they can lock you up and make you another a free labor slave again. That's why they got all these manual labor jobs, all these servitude jobs out here. They pay you low wages to keep you at the bottom, so you will never rise to a status through working, through your hard work. You'll always be a slave. You know, even through the illegal drug trade, you're still a slave because that's not your drugs. You're not growing that shit. You're not flying this shit over here on a plane. So even through the illegal drug trade, you still being a slave for them. They only gonna let you buy so far in that trade. Watch the movie Black Panther. It tells you that, man. You know what I'm saying? You're still a slave regardless. You know? But I will bring judgment on the nation they serve, and afterward they shall come out with great possessions. We've been serving this nation for 400 years, man. And the Lord is starting to judge this nation. We've been turning lakes and rivers to blood over here a lot. Not over here in America, but worldwide, man. That's the same thing that was happening in the days of Moses, bro. The same thing that was happening in the days of Moses. We in those times again, man. But this time, the elect of Israel is about to be saved. Not all of Israel, just the elect. They shall leave here with great possessions. Let me go to, and then to prove that point, before I go back to the Stockholm Syndrome, I'm going to go to, I think it's Book of Romans. Romans 11, I think. Romans 11, starting at verse 1. And I asked then, has God rejected his people? By no means. I myself, as an Israelite, this is Paul talking, a descendant of Abraham, a member of the tribe of Benjamin. God has not rejected his people whom he foreknew. Do you not know what the scripture says of Elijah? How he pleads with God against Israel? Lord, they have killed your prophets, they have demolished your altars, and I alone am left, and they are seeking my life. But what is the divine reply to him? I have kept for myself 7,000 who have not bowed the knee to Baal. So too at the present time there is a remnant chosen by grace. Even in this present time there's a remnant, man, that's chosen by grace. And we shall not bow the knee to Baal. That's the system of things in this Babylonian sodomite ass. Words can't even describe how I feel about this goddamn place, man. Going to verse 6. But if it is by grace, it is no longer on the basis of works. Otherwise, grace would no longer be grace. That's right. So it's through faith through Yahweh Shai that we are being saved. And through the faith of Yahweh Shai, that spirit he has infused inside of us is helping us to help us keep these commandments. Check this out, verse 7. What then? Israel failed to obtain what was seeking. The elect obtained it, but the rest were hardened. As it is written, God gave them a sluggish spirit, eyes that would not see, and ears that would not hear, down to this very day. To this very day. They have eyes, but they cannot see. They have ears, but cannot hear. They cannot even see the prophecies unfold. If a prophet is speaking to them, telling them what's going on, they still reject. They cannot hear it. It goes in one ear and out the other, as the old saying goes. And David said, let their table become a snare and a trap, a stumbling block and a retribution for them. Let their eyes be darkened so they cannot see, and keep their backs forever bent. Means they'll forever be in a slave state. Our backs always bent, broken down, destitute, so to speak. You know, talking about they'll never rise up to their true knowledge of themselves, and we want to take their kingdom power. You know, walk as a king or a prince of Yasharala. They will never receive it. They will always be bent and broken down as a slave, like that motherfucker on that movie, Django, the player that Samuel L. Jackson played. He never had the mentality of a prince or a king. He always had a yes sir mentality, you know. But back to the word Stockholm, you know what I'm saying? And it goes on to say these feelings resulting from a bond formed between the captor and the captives during intimate time spent together are generally considered irrational in the light of danger or risk endured by the victims. Generally speaking, Stockholm Syndrome consists of strong emotional ties that develop between two persons where one person intermittently harasses, beats, threatens, abuses, or intimidates the other. And that's what Esau has done to us for these past 400 years, while these other nations sit back and laughed and mocked. You can look all over this internet right now. The Arab nations are telling certain pastors of these Christian churches that we are the true Hebrew Israelites. That land belongs to us. And they're tired of getting killed and all the bloodshed over there because they know the prophecies. They know once the true Israelites come back home, all the bloodshed, all the war, it will cease in the world. But you niggas want to stay over here in this goddamn Egypt, man. My last video, I told you what the Most High finna do. He finna start slaying you niggas left and right. Come out this fucking Egypt, man. Come out this sodomite ass nation. Come out of Babylon, man. The Most High got his hand stretched out, man. The door is closing. Once that door closes, it will never be open again. And grace will be over with. It'll be fucking time to put you niggas to death, man. You know what I'm talking about? Esau is not your friend, it's your fucking enemy. You know what I'm saying? With that, you know, I'm gonna leave off with this scripture right here, man. You know, you can't drink of the cup of the Lord and turn around and try to drink the cup of Satan. It don't work like that. You know what I'm talking about? You're gonna love one and hate the other, man. This day, I put before you life and death. Choose life and live, man. Keep the Lord's commandments. Repent of thy sin and keep the commandments to the best of your ability. Time running out, man. We ain't got that much time left, man. You know, the Lord still, he's merciful, man. He loves us, man. That's why he calling us in. If he didn't love us, he wouldn't turn back our captivity. He wouldn't be raising these brothers up, man, preaching his word, teaching his word. You know what I'm saying? Oh, man, the Lord is good, man. Ephesians chapter 5, starting in verse 3. And the title of this section is Renounce Pagan Ways. But fornication and impurity of any kind or greed must not even be mentioned among you, as is proper among saints. Entirely out of place is obscene, silly, and vulgar talk. But instead let there be thanksgiving. Be sure of this, that no fornicator or impure person or one who is greedy, that is an idolater, has any inheritance in the kingdom of Hamashiach and of our power Yahweh. With that, man, he just let you know, no idolater, no impure person. That means a homosexual, that's impure, man. That's unclean. A sorcerer. A modern day sorcerer will be a drug dealer, man. Gangbangers that that means like How y'all got these Latin gangs, these Bloods, the Crips, the GDs, the Vice Lords. You know what I'm talking about? All these other Latin gangs. The Lord don't like that. He's not dealing with that. You know what I'm talking about? Once you come into this truth, you renounce that, man. You know what I'm talking about? Once you come into this truth, you renounce all these pagan holidays. You stop celebrating Christmas. You stop celebrating Thanksgiving. You stop celebrating 4th of July, Easter, all these pagan holidays. All the pagan holidays stop. You know what I'm talking about? I'm gonna leave y'all with this one right here. Romans chapter 3, starting in verse 21. But now, apart from the law, the righteousness of God has been disclosed and is attested by the law and the prophets. The righteousness of God through the faith in Yahweh HaMashiach for all who believe. For there is no distinction, since all have sinned and fall short of the glory of Yahweh. They are now justified by his grace as a gift through the redemption that is in HaMashiach Yahweh, whom Yahweh put forward as a sacrifice of atonement by his blood, effective through faith. He did this to show his righteousness because of his divine forbearance. He has passed over the sins previously committed. It was to prove at the present time that he himself is righteous, and he justifies the one who has faith in Yahweh. Then what becomes of a boasting? It is excluded. By what law? By that of works? No, but the law of faith. But we hold that a person is justified by faith apart from works prescribed by the law. So doing the law alone is not going to save you. You must have Yahweh, you must repent of thy sins and keep faith in Yahweh by Shem Yahweh Shai. Yahweh Shai HaMashiach is the key. You know what I'm talking about? Faith in him. Without faith in him, the works is the faith in Yahweh by Shem Yahweh Shai. You know, Yahweh Shai being HaMashiach, with faith in him, his blood cleanses thee of the sin. And from point on, man, you know, you're walking in faith, and you're holding fast to those commandments. You know what I'm talking about? And when Yahweh Shai said, if you love me, keep my commandments. You know? With that, man, I'm gonna close it out right there, man. And you 2/3, man. I guess y'all ain't gonna get it. Y'all just meat for the sword. You know what I'm talking about? It's your destiny. Hellfire, the sword, because y'all all are wicked, man. Y'all not gonna change. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all decided up with this goddamn devil trying to save him. And all the time he wants you motherfuckers off the face of the earth. Even though you may be wicked, say if you get rid of all the, let's say for instance, Lord forbid, what does it say hypothetically that the devil get a chance to wipe out all the elect? And you know, but you 2/3 niggas left. He'll fear that through one of y'all bloodlines, the elect gonna be reborn again. So he wants all of us off the face of the earth because it goes all the way back to Esau and Jacob. The blessing is embedded in a spirit that have a perpetual hatred for us because they feel that they've been tricked out of the blessing. Jacob, or Wakwa, name means supplanter. Supplanter means to trick, to swindle, man. So they feel that Jacob swindled them out of something to this very day. You know? With that, man. But man, 2/3, man, y'all had it coming to you, man, real bad, for real. Y'all don't even see what's gonna happen, man. Man, they got over 800 FEMA camps, man. Over 800 FEMA camps nationwide. That's just alone in the United States of America. I'm down here in Mississippi, man. They got what? I think like about 30 or 40 of them here. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm saying? Just in Mississippi. What you need all these goddamn FEMA camps for? And you can Google it. you can Google it and ask them how many FEMA camps there are in America, and they're gonna pull up a list. I went on a date May 5th, 2018, right? And it's showing the coffin stacked up, man, on one picture, man. They got another a YouTube video where it's showing how they broke America down in 10 different sections. You know what I'm talking about? 10 different quadrants. So they're just letting you know that you know, 10 different quadrants. They let you know they already got it mapped out on how they're gonna get us, you know what I'm saying? We don't have that much time left. You know what I'm talking about? And now you can Google the Rex 84 plan, right? They call it fictional. But how it's fictional, when if you read Behold a Pale Horse, Edomite William Cooper telling you they signed off on it on an executive order back in 1984. It's an executive order. And guess what? I found out that the president of the United States can write his own law, man. You know, he ain't got to take it to Congress, and Congress can sign off on it or veto it and, you know, sign off on it, get 2/3 vote, whatever, all that bullshit. Then he send it back to the executive branch. He can veto it or put his final signature on his law. No, he ain't got to go through all that. He ain't got to go through the legislative or the judicial branch. He can write his own law and sign it in his law, man. That's what an executive order is. It means a law that was written up by the president himself. You know what I'm talking about? He ain't had to go through legislative or the judicial branch. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, hey man, they put that into play back in I think in the 1950s. You know what I'm talking about? So hey man, shit, and they said Obama wrote so many executive orders into play, man. It ain't funny, man. That's why the cops gunning you niggas down. That's one of his executive orders. You know what I'm talking about? They have the right to kill you and get a paid vacation. Yeah. And get a paid vacation. You know what I'm saying? Hey, with that, I'm gonna say shalom, y'all, man. All the elect brothers out there. Hopefully, Lord willing, we in that number, man. So we get out of here soon. I hope I'm in that number, man. Cause I'm one interview to one horse and the other interview to another horse. Slap them both on the ass. They pull till you stretch. They tow you in half. That's why they got the symbol on the Levi jeans. They said Levi Strauss. You know, pull till we stretch them. What is it, man? What they used to feed our babies to alligators? They used to use our babies to hunt alligators with. Man, they used to butt rape us. They call it buck breaking. They take the strongest man. They take the strongest man out of. They take the strongest man out of say a group of slaves, pin him down, and all of them butt rape him and make everybody watch. They say like, yeah, if you don't want this to happen to you, you better be a good boy. All of those shit. Rape our wives in front of us. Might take the man, chop his dick off in front of his wife and children. You know, you think you Edomites gonna get away with this shit, man? You think this shit is all good now? You wanna act like you the savior of the fucking planet and all of a sudden now you want peace. You done gave everybody reparation on this goddamn planet except for the fucking Negro man. Except for the Latino man. And you still fucking with you gave the Native American man a little reservation, but you're trying to fuck him out of that now. Y'all gonna pay, man. It's coming real soon. With that, man, Shalom. I give all praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashim, Yahweh Shai. Honors and blessings and peace, man, to all the brothers in the four winds, man, teaching the truth. Keep pushing, man. Hopefully, we almost out of here, man. Hopefully, elect. We in that number, man. Hopefully, Lord willing, Shalom. Till next time.